Chapter 3. Pronouns. Pronouns are words that act as replacements for nouns or noun phrases. They help us avoid repetition and make our writing and speech more concise and engaging. A pronoun can act as a subject, direct object, indirect object, object of the preposition, and more, and takes place of any person, place, animal, or thing. Common pronouns are he, she, it, we, they, you, and I. For example, instead of saying Kriti went to the store and Kriti bought some groceries, you can use pronoun to say Kriti went to the store and she bought some groceries. Instead of saying the dog is hungry and the dog needs food, you can use pronoun to say the dog is hungry and it needs food. Types of pronouns. There are 8 types of pronouns. First, personal pronoun. Personal pronouns relate to a person, number, gender, and case. You use personal pronouns when you are talking about people or things. Personal pronouns refer to the person speaking, what they want, what they do, what is going on around them, and what's being addressed. The personal pronoun I refers to the speaker, while the word you can be used as both a subject pronoun and an object pronoun. The personal pronoun you is both singular and plural. For example, the construction workers are building the office. The construction workers are making good progress. The construction workers should finish the project in time. Using pronouns in the above paragraph. The construction workers are building the office. They are making good progress. They should finish the project in time. List of personal pronouns. I, you, she, he, it, we, they, me, us, them. Second, possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns show possession, ownership, origin, relationship, etc. For example, mine, your, his, hers, ours, theirs. Possessive pronoun used in sentences. Are these bananas yours? That book on the shelf is mine. Is the fault theirs or yours? Third, demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns point out specific persons, animals, places, things, or ideas. The 4 demonstrative pronouns, this, that, these, and those, are used to indicate something previously mentioned or, in conversation, something that is clear from the context. For example, in the sentence, take this has no explicit antecedent, but it would be clear in context that it referred to whatever object you were being given. Demonstrative pronouns used in sentences. This is my favorite shirt. I need you to fix these. Fourth, reflexive and emphatic pronouns. Reflexive pronouns point back to the subject of the sentence. Emphatic pronouns are used to show emphasis. For example, myself, yourself, itself, herself, himself, ourselves, themselves. Reflexive pronouns and emphatic pronouns used in sentences. Rashmi looked at herself in the mirror. The queen herself attended the party. Count yourselves in. Fifth, relative pronouns. A relative pronoun introduces an adjective clause. An adjective clause follows a noun. So, a relative pronoun connects dependent clauses to independent clauses. For example, who, whom, which, what, that. Relative pronoun used in sentences. I need to find a person who can read English. He doesn't want to eat a meal that is too spicy. This book, which ends on a cliffhanger, is really exciting. 6. Interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns introduce a question. We can usually identify an interrogative pronoun by the fact that they often appear at the beginning of a question. For example, who, whom, what, which, whose. Interrogative pronouns used in sentences. Whose clothes are on the floor? Who wrote this book? Which is the correct answer? 7th. Distributive pronouns. Distributive pronouns refer to persons or things in a class or a group, one at a time. A distributive pronoun is always singular and it should be followed by a singular verb. For examples, either, each, neither, any, none. Distributive pronouns used in sentences. Neither of us reached on time. All of my friends entered the costume contest and none of them won. Each of you will get 10 rupees. 8th. Indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronouns do not refer to any particular persons or places or things. They replace nouns without specifying which noun they replace. For example, some, somebody, anyone, anywhere, nothing, everybody. Indefinite pronouns used in sentences. This note could have been written by anybody. Someone ate my lunch. The water splashed everywhere. Common examples in singular. Anyone, anything, each, either, everybody, everyone, everything, little, much, neither, nobody, no one, nothing, one, other, somebody, someone, something, another, anybody. Common examples in plural. Both, few, many, others, several. Common examples in singular or plural. All, any, more, most, none, some. Error related to pronoun in a sentence. Remember these points while making a sentence or while speaking. First, be sure to use the correct pronoun form depending on whether the sentence is singular or plural. For example, the personal pronoun he is singular, while the personal pronouns they is plural. Second, use the pronoun that agrees with the antecedent in gender and number. For example, if you are writing about a group of people and the antecedent is everyone, use the plural pronoun they. Also, if you are talking about a female antecedent, use the pronoun she. Third, be careful with pronouns that have multiple meanings. For example, the pronoun it can refer to a person, place, thing, or idea. Fourth, be careful not to confuse reflexive pronouns with personal pronouns. Reflexive pronouns such as myself, herself, and themselves refer back to the subject of the sentence. Finally, be sure to use the correct pronoun in an affirmative clause. For example, if you want to say I want to go home, the correct pronoun is me.